Yo, you guys, this is Blacklist of the Abyss, and you're watching my review for Magi, the Labyrinth of Magic, Chapter 210. And I really like this chapter. I really did, because if you guys haven't watched some of my earlier relevant Magi anime or manga reviews, then you might not realize this, but I am a supporter of Alibaba and Kougyoku. I am a shipper for those two, not Morgiana. Alright, so this I really do like this chapter. Okay, it kind of starts off with us picking up where it left off last time, and we get some more information about this proposal of Kouen's as well. Pretty much, he's telling Alibaba that he can get authority in Balbad and become a general of the Ko Empire if he marries Kougyoku and breaks ties with Sinbad. Okay, and he also mentions this girl Kouen, who is another one of his siblings. I have no clue who she. Apparently, she's married to someone else right now. That's probably why she's not actually at the Ko Empire with everyone else. But since her name has been dropped here, it means she's probably going to be relevant at some point in time. So, at least her husband's empire or something. But yeah, and the fact that he proposed to marry Kougyoku is giving me a lot of fuel here. Okay, so what I want to see, with the situation is Alibaba taking the deal. All right. Well, first I want him to talk. Kougyoku ends up showing up here, okay? And oh no, I'll talk about that later, okay? What I want to happen is, now let me just get it out the way now, okay? So, all right, so I'll get to my idea later on, but at the end. But the moment that's going on right now here ends up, instead of ending seriously, it kind of just turns into comedy, which I didn't really care for. They use Alibaba's bad luck with women to like make it a comedic moment and stuff like that. I didn't care. All right, and after that, like it goes back to serious mode for some reason. That's like Tite Kubo type of crap, constantly shifting between moods. Kougyoku ends up being there, which is awesome. I was hoping for that. She shows up and she wants to help him out. She can tell that there's something up with him. She knows there's something wrong. She just doesn't know what, and she's trying to get him to ask her for advice and trust her and let her help him. And she also mentions that she's now officially a general of the Ko Empire, so that's cool. She's moving on up. She says it's not really, but pretty much like it's like a decorative title. And but she says like she's actually allowed to like speak and like have some input now, so she is actually moving up. And because of that, she's determined to keep on fighting so that everyone can stop fighting. So yeah, she's really pushing for that fact that she wants to fight together with Alibaba and his friends. And she's actually under the impression that relations between Sinjia and the Ko Empire are improving. No. So she's misinformed in that regard. Well, then again, she was never really informed to begin with. So like no one. Why would someone go out of their way to tell her that Kouen and Koumei are like probably the only two who know about what's going on right now with Alibaba. Like that, the point is that she's not aware of what just happened, so it's like it's natural. No, well, does she know about the purpose of this visit? Oh, the point is that she doesn't know what's going on right now. At least she thinks that relations have improved when they haven't, and she tries to get Alibaba to confide in her and tell her what's going on and let her help him. So we don't really get to see how that ends up turning out. I'm assuming Alibaba will in fact tell her what's going on and how she's going to take that. Who knows? She could not believe him. She could prefer to believe her brothers over Alibaba. She could prefer to believe Alibaba over her brothers. She could just like be torn and trying to like and not know what to do, so she goes to Kouen and Koumei themselves and asks if that's what they did, and I would see no reason why they would lie. Like are they like threatened by Kougyoku or something? Like I don't see a reason why they would lie. So, but they'd probably tell her the truth, and she'd probably, oh, maybe they just don't want her to go against them. Maybe it'd be too much trouble. But let's just assume that they could tell the truth in that situation. They could not tell the truth, and that then they could like build up some kind of heat between Kougyoku and Alibaba, and how she thinks that he's betrayed her and lied to her, and then eventually she would find out the truth and apologize to him, and then then she would go against the Kouen Empire, or they could just tell her the truth. Then she would go with Alibaba, which leads me to what I hope to happen. Well, we could just skip all that, and she could just believe Alibaba from Jump Street, right? Either way, we get to where my plan comes in, okay? Kougyoku wants to help out Alibaba and his friends and everything like that. So Alibaba could fake accept this deal of Kouen's, and he can marry Kougyoku, and he can break ties with Syndria, but he can tell Aladdin and Morgiana that he's not real, like, he's trying to destroy the Kouen Empire from within, pretty much. He could do something like that. I would like to see that, just because it's a way to get Alibaba and Kougyoku together. Then don't tell Sinbad or Toto or Olba or anyone like that, because in order to fool your enemies, sometimes you have to fool your allies. They need to have believable reactions that Alibaba is betraying them. So we can't tell them. Aladdin and Morgiana are fine though, because the whole reason Kouen's doing this is so that Aladdin ends up going with Alibaba to his side. So Aladdin needs to stay with Sinbad. Though Sinbad's not exactly trustworthy either, but better than, is he? Maybe he's not better than Kouen. I don't know. He's so mysterious and suspicious, but he's freaking half fallen into depravity already. But yeah, I would like to see something like that happen, just because it would let I keep confusing their names. It would let Alibaba be together with Kougyoku, because let's be honest, he belongs with her, not Morgiana. Morgiana doesn't even have feelings for him. The feelings that she has for Alibaba are just feelings of gratitude, because I did it again. Alibaba is the first male to actually, with the exception of what's his name, Goltas. He's the first male of her age, all right, to help her out and just do a lot of different things for her. He set her free from slavery, and he gave her a reason to live and all this stuff, all right. And it's like, if anyone's seen Zetsuin no Tempest, Blast of Tempest, it's like how Hakaze fell for Yoshino. Okay, Alibaba is like the first dependable guy to actually come around and help around and do things for her, and and she's grateful for that. So she feels differently towards him than she does towards other guys, because he's the first real guy her age to actually do that kind of thing for her. So and when Alibaba forced himself to have feelings for her because he thought that she had feelings for him, she said yeah, I don't really like you in that way. I respect you and all that stuff, and I want to be by your side, but I don't like you like that. So those two, Kougyoku and Alibaba, have natural chemistry together. Natural chemistry. They naturally go well together. Morgiana and Alibaba, it's so forced it's not even funny. Alright, they literally, it's legitimately forced. The first time Morgiana even looks embarrassed with Alibaba, it's because he told her that she was cute, and the author, is it a guy or a girl? Shinobu Otaka. Anyway, he or she had to force a reaction out of Morgiana that's not even really in character, where she did that whole blushing thing. It was kind of chibi too. He or she had to force it. Then with the stuff on the ship on the way to Baobab, they've had to force it again with this whole comedy bit and crap. It's so forced it's not even funny. But Alibaba and Kougyoku are natural. They go together naturally, and Alibaba goes better with Kougyoku. Him and Kougyoku belong together much more than him and Morgiana. Right? That's just that. That's just how it is. Yeah. I would like to see something happen where him and Kougyoku end up plotting to take down Kouen and Sinbad together, because they're both just stupid. All right, they're both not stupid, but they're suspicious, and they're all trying to do their own thing, and they need to just stop. All right, I would love to see the Yellins team up to teach the veterans a thing or two. So I think that would be cool to see. But yeah. I just want to see Alibaba and Kougyoku together. I think it would be cool if it was done similarly to that, kind of like that. Um, children teaching the adults. Yeah, I mean, there's only a couple things left in the chapter. Koumei and Kouen are talking about how Alibaba is fit to lead Baobab, pretty much, and how he's a good asset to have. And then last but certainly not least, Muu Alexius shows up. All right, the leader of the freaking Finalist Corps from the Lame Empire. This dude shows up, and like that caught me completely off guard. Why in the world is he in freaking how did he get in Baobab? First of all, how did this dude freaking sneak into Baobab? Seriously, like Jesus Christ. And why is he in freaking enemy territories from the Lame Empire in a freaking territory? Like he has a message for Morgiana apparently, but it must be a huge freaking message, or like a real important message to her, something that would like change the tide of the series or something like that, for him to alone to sneak into territory to give a message to one girl. He's a freaking like carrier pigeon or some crap like that. I'm just making stuff up now. I honestly don't even know what that message could be about. He says that he's doing this for her as a fond lease, so it could have something to do with that. It's obviously relevant to Morgiana, but when you think about what's relevant to Morgiana, like what, Yunnan, maybe? Like something going on with Yunnan and Aladdin, Syndria, the homeland, maybe? Maybe I don't know, maybe Al-Thaman got to their homeland. I don't know. Like I don't know. Is he gonna do the same thing for freaking I completely forgot his name. Masrer. Is he gonna do the same thing for Masrer? Like what? Like is it just Morgiana specifically, or is it just finalists in general? Like I don't know. This could literally be anything involving Morgiana specifically, finally specifically, Syndria specifically, Aladdin, Yunnan. It could literally be about freaking anything, alright? It really could. So, I'll just leave it at that. It's like, you can't even make up a theory, because it could literally be anything. But, yeah, I'll give, as far as this chapter goes, I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10, because Muu Alexius showing up is big. Kougyoku and Alibaba development is always welcome in my book. Plus the proposal that Kouen made. I'm hoping that Alibaba confides in Kougyoku and she ends up siding with him instead of Kouen, because Kouen is being stubborn just like Sinbad is. So I'm hoping that stuff happens. But yeah, I'll give the chapter an 8.5 out of 10. I'm just being stingy and taking off a little bit because of the stupid comedy bit that they added in, trying to take a serious chapter and make it funny just so that they could end this. Nah, I wasn't a fan of that. So for that, I'll just give it an 8.5 out of 10. But that's it for now, you guys. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.